We are human mind. And being a human mind, we feel we are normal, and with education and with training we can take care of our life. But unfortunately in our training, though we are trained physically, but we are not trained mentally and spiritually at the same time. Therefore there are lapses. And sometimes lapses are so serious that there is a collapse. And thus it creates accidents in life and mistakes for which there is no solution. Whereas people have been trained to earn their livelihood, they are not trained to learn their mental clarity and spiritual purity. And this is a constant problem in this life. I was asking a question today to everybody and to you. What is the difference between animal and human? A lot of people give different answers. Answer is very simple. Animal will do his droppings or his clearance wherever it is, wherever his need is. Human will like to take some shelter. If there's nothing, they like to find a bush or something. That's our physical aspect, but when it comes to mental, we do not care where we are dropping ourselves. We don't care if it's somebody's living room or somebody's house. Our mental dirt we drop anywhere on everybody. And our spiritual deficiency and inefficiency is very well known to many people. And this is what human collapse is caused by. I was very young when my grandfather told me some line which I like to repeat today with you, that if there is a difference between the kingdom and the wisdom, it is my insanity and nothing else. They go together. In our human inspiration, we want to be complete, we want to be happy, but we can never be. Very few, far in between people even value the mission of life. They do value the comfort of life. So long you value the comfort of life and not the mission of life, your life will have no value whatsoever. It is our biological, psychological and sociological position. Mostly we let down ourselves and thus we reach a point where we let down start others, and this let down ultimately creates a general impression that we are not trustworthy. The most powerful thing which is very amazing and attractive in life is, which is written in your dollar bill, in God we trust. So neither you trust in God, neither you trust in yourself, nor you trusted in the environment of the universe. And therefore, the outcome of all that is you are not trusted either. Over and above that, there is a calling for duty, and duty is to answer. Call is to be answered. And when you do not take care of it, and the priorities mess up, and your collapse comes, you create such a human disaster that you are become worthless. That's why today there is a 40% divorce to 50% divorce. That's why there are hardly any friends left. That's why we always find difficult. That's why if we teach our children mentally, spiritually and physically their values and aspects, and we train them in all three aspects, we would never have got children horribly, terribly dissatisfied. All these girls are finding boys and running around in teenagers. If we taught them total sexual training and life and see what it is all about, they would not have touched it with 9-foot pole. They would have understood them. They would not, because anything without knowledge is darkness. And some people make all the money all their life and end up in a ditch. Some people make all the claims in the life. In the end, they die just lonely, personal defunts. Life is not that far. Life is a very beautiful gift. You should not drift and create a rift between you and God within you. This life is not a compromise, is not a comparison, is not a competition. This life is very beautiful, bountiful and blissful experience. If this is so, why we are not getting it? Take an example today. A man I know about 40, 50 years ago was supposed to come, he was my guest. We arranged the tickets. I have 14, 15 members staff here and something like that in Los Angeles. Computer failed. Tickets were not at the airport. Couple missed their plane. I asked why it happened. Everybody is looking at my face. They don't even feel ashamed. Today not only people failed, but system failed. And this is the beginning what computer is going to do to us. And Southwest said, well, when the credit card number was given, our computer was down, so it was not recorded. I have very efficient chief of staff who did not even know, I think, that this disaster has happened. And just imagine the loss. We have sent a car from here, a man from here, and my wife was waiting at the airport. All in vain. And the people who were come have gone insane to see how stupid we are. What a reflection. Why it happened? It's called fatigue. Putting no priority to work which needs priority. As this example I have given you, you live by spirit, you're born by spirit, you will die by spirit. You don't give spiritual priority its own place, its own right. It comes fourth, fifth, sixth on your list. First is you, your ego. Second is you, your looks and your sales self. Third is your sale talk. Fourth is your sale impact and tact. Fifth is your manipulation and your neurotic conscious projection. And after that, somewhere along the line, you start feeling humanitarian and realistic. You are nothing but a naked prostitutes practicing prostitution against your own consciousness and soul. And then you want to be loved and respected and taken care of. How can God take care of you when you are not home? When you constantly betray your own soul, you lose the sole purpose of your footing. Even under your foot it is called soul. And you stand on sails, not on your soul. There is no quality which is so attractive in you that everybody for that can trust and feel proud. That's why Guru gave you face and grace and said one, don't give me offering, give me your pain. And take smiles and share with people. Give me your fears and take courage and strength and share with people. But question is, the word loyalty is not known to you. Word honor is not known to you. Word commitment is not known to you. Word deliverance is not known to you. And the most painful thing you have in your life is you have to deliver yourself whether you like it or not. Each one has to carry one's cross. Nobody is going to carry it for you. And you don't want that. You think being obnoxious, being rude, being mannerless and crude, being unsystematic and ungraceful, you can make this world run around you? No. You have to be mediocre and low-grade human being and die like an animal. Because you do your dropping wherever you stand, you don't care who you are. You don't care who you're talking to. You don't care what it means. There's a tremendous and humongous lack of discipline. And when a discipline is demanded, you freak out. You think you are being challenged, you think you are being slaved, you think you are being asked to perform. Why me? It's very funny. In an Oriental language, challenge, difficulty, pain, and hardship means acceleration, means excellence, means proving, means chance, means honor. In the West, it means pain, it means trouble, it means negativity. It's totally opposite. In Orient, if somebody is given a hard task, he said, well, he is dependable, he is trustworthy. It's a chance for him to gain honor. In East, that's considered a great gift. On West, oh my God, what is this? Why me? There's no joy in life without sacrifice. There's no joy without achievement. There's no joy with fulfillment and completion. And there's no joy without hard work to organize systematically and consciously and get things done. Love is not emotional romance or a wonderful dream and fantasy. Love is not making buck and making some money. Love is being so that word can so trust you. That's why Guru Gobind Singh decided it in one line. Jabla khalsa rahe nyara, tablak tej daun main sara, jabe bhai bipran ki reet, tav na karu inki pratik. So long your purity stand for absolute excellence, I'll give you all light, privilege and power. But when you try to put your purity in the name of commonership, you will never be fulfilled and satisfied. So there is a price to it. A price has to be paid. If a person understands that that person has to achieve, to be graceful, everything has added to its impact of grace, serenity, sageness. Not that how popular you are, how many girls you have, how many boys you have got, how much money you have got. If you have all the earth, you have no heavens, you are out of balance. Your personality will never have an impact. People who have too much earth in them, they only blow dirt and dust. They never shine. There's no glow, no halo. And those people who manipulate, in the end find themselves extremely lonely. Well, sometimes you are very good in lying. You lie. What's the use of lying? Lie is nothing to gain some time, and tomorrow you will never be trusted, and everybody will know that you have lied, and nobody will trust you further. Today you exploit, you use, take advantage, break heart of somebody. Time will return. You must understand something, for God's sake. If you have a bacteria of ill health, you are going to be sick one way or the other. It's not very healthy. It's not a good formula. That's why we initially meditate. That's why we initially live straight. That's why first day in the morning, in the ambrosial hour, we rise for the occasion. That's why we purify ourselves, so with our purity and piety we can face the world. That way, world will face us. We are not insane that early in the morning we have to get up, we are crazy. When the whole world is sleeping, we should get up. We are not idiots that we get up and go under the cold shower and chant Vaheguru and Vaheguru, and we can stand that cold water. We at that time, with that cold water, with that extremity, absolutely with that pain, stimulate and stir the entire being and the glandular system and blood chemistry to come to a certain point that if we can sit and meditate, we can enjoy ecstasy. So whole day we can use ourselves to face the day. When we have to face the day and we don't have a face, see how unlucky we are? We have eyes and we can look into the eyes. We have ears and we can't hear. We have speaking words and they have no impact. Have you thought of that shallow living? Hollow aliveness in life? Do you ever understand the most preciousness of your life sometimes is hollow, shallow, and being phony? That's why Guru said, let us get out of this garbage. That's why he said, the one girl told me, I said, why are you doing it? She said, I'm taking a revenge with my mother. I said, you are destroying yourself. He said, that's the way it is. I'll destroy myself, I'll destroy my daughter, I'll destroy my mother. I say, you have perfectly understood Mool Mantra. Mool Mantra said, Nirpau Nirvair. Have no fear, have no vengeance. You are practicing vengeance against your daughter, vengeance against yourself, vengeance against your mother. Why? Well, I'm angry. It is amazing when the children challenge their parents, they think it's very unusual. Children are supposed to challenge their parents, and it is supposed to be at that time parents to be firm. They have to be like heaven and earth. When parents fail in their duty, that's where tragedy happens to children. If children can shake parents, then they think they can shake everything. And unfortunately, the things in the world are not shakeable. That's where tragedy starts in every human by life. I yesterday have experienced there were girls who was collecting money to go to India to school. And they were so proud that they have almost collected. And at that time I just went in a lot of pain of those girls who are using and abusing the entire money of the parents and absolutely have no value whatsoever. I'm seeing on one side the girls who wants to come to the class, and if they even cannot pay, they ask for concession. I'm thinking of those girls who can come to class and they say, we are going to go movie tonight. That is how we learn to live in nightmares. I'm thinking of those parents who were paying their children to go into that drug dance, that rave or wave, what they call it, whole night, and get stoned and come back in the morning at 4 o'clock and sleep till 2 p.m. They call themselves parents. Somebody that was telling me I cannot do anything. I said, what's the matter? Oh, he's my son. I said, that's fine. You do not know where things will end up then. No, he's my son. That's all he was saying. He's your son, therefore he has the license to have drugs. He has the son, he has the license to be insane. Your son, he has the license to do everything wrong. And your job is to just cover. Not to teach, not to confront, not to elevate, not to bring reality home. Same way, it is not that child of yours, it's child in you too, which you deny to teach. Which you deny to exalt, which you deny to excel with. Which you deny to confront, which you deny to elevate. It is that inhibition and exhibition and denial in which you let your life get wasted. Unfortunate part in life is once the prana is consumed, they will never come back. You shall never have a chance. It's the most powerful meditation which I have just taught the ladies' class. I'd like to share with you. Lock your hand, please, and lock the air between the palm of the hand. It's called Hast Bandan Kriya. We call it palm Kriya. All the sides of the palm must meet, the air must be locked in. And we are going to put a tape, Gurudev Mata, Gurudev Pita. This tape, this Shabad has the power to clean out all your calamities and bring you the guruship, wisdom of the Guru. And I like you to sing with it exactly as it is coming. Spine should be straight, and this lock should be before your heart center.
Gurudev Pita
Kiran.
Gurudev Mata Gurudev Gurudev Swami Parmeswara Gurudev Swami Parmeswara Bhajan Gurudev Sakha Agyana Bhajan Gurudev Sakha Agyana Bhajan सतबुद मूरत गुरुदेव संत सतबुद मूरत गुरुदेव संत सतबुद मूरत गुरुदेव Gurudev गुरुदेव आद जुगाद जुग जुग गुरुदेव मत हर जप उधरा
गुरुदेव मत हर जप उधरा
गुरुदेव मत हर जप उधरा गुरुदेव स्वामी परमेश्वरा
गुरुदेव स्वामी परमेश्वरा
गुरुदेव स्वामी परमेश्वरा गुरुदेव स्वामी परमेश्वरा
गुरुदेव स्वामी परमेश्वरा
गुरुदेव स्वामी परमेश्वरा
गुरुदेव स्वामी परमेश्वरा गुरुदेव संगत प्रभ मेल कर कृपा 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 हमूर पापी चित लग थारा हमूर पापी चित लग
Inhale deep. Exhale. Inhale deep. Exhale. Inhale deep. Exhale. Relax. It is essential for a human to come from darkness to light. It is also essential for the light to spread. That's the faculty the body of the human in existence comes through. And there's no beautiful permutation and combination and sound current and to accelerate the mantra, the mental vibratory effect to implant into the universal mind than this whole Shabad. If the lock is bonded into the prana in the palm of the hand, and for about 62 minutes exact, quote unquote, this is recited. You can put a tape on and with that you can recite. You'll find humongous and tremendous changes, not in you, but life around you. It's worth experiment. It's a time we must prepare ourselves not only to become bright and beautiful, but also make the words to look like that. I hope you'll follow the advice. May the long time
May
Bless us, bless us, bless us, our soul. Bless us, bless us, bless us in our dignity. Bless us, bless us, bless us in our divinity. Bless us, bless us, bless us in our excellence. And bless us in our trust and faith. Bless us, Thou art our Creator. We, Thy consciousness, bless us to be conscious forever, here and hereafter. Satnam. Gurtej, you have a poem? Yes. Looks like. Here they have not mentioned any paragraph or achievement and all that stuff.
This one's called A Quiet Triumph. I experienced a quiet triumph today when the Amrit Vela came my way, for I was very tired late last night, but my REMs were short in flight, for an old black dog gave the rebel yell, then my neurotic cat began raising hell, stealing my precious sleep. Then at 3:15 the music played, so I turned it off. But in bed I stayed a little longer, stretching the night, wishing to sleep, but engaged in a fight between my funk and my caliber and grit. Sleep was so sweet, but I was in a fit that only I could control. So at 4 o'clock I found the floor and staggered in a daze to the door, then across the hall to wash and brush, while all the world rested in a hush of ambrosial air, sweet and cool, as I stumbled around like a doddering fool, splashing absently on a shoal. My ablutions done, I fumbled around and found my skin and laid it down. Around my shoulders I pulled my shawl. I folded my hands and began to call on the one creator and transparent Guru to tune me in and guide me through so I could meditate deep. Sidkaram Kriya is what I do, so hands in the trident, a deep breath I drew, and focused the energy and recited the sound, but I kept moving and squirming around, yet I kept up, though not that well. Then in my lap the mudra fell, as I began to fight off sleep. However great a man may be, sleep usually claims the victory, so in the dark I started to fight. As day began to overcome the night, like a noodle my spine went limp, but I fought hard not to be a wimp, for 2.5 hours was my goal. The thing about combat that is known by few, you are never unscathed, whatever you do. And though I tried, sleep got in its blows as I twitched and nodded and fought for control. For 2 hours I struggled as sleep tightened her grip. Then as the sky grew light, through her noose I slipped. Now I was on a roll. For the last half hour my form was great, like an ancient yogi or blossoming saint. Then I understood where the triumph lay, for my sadhana was the winner today. I had only taken a simple short step, then Guru crossed that open gap, and that experience is mine to keep.
Things are not easy here with some of you. They were not easy before. But question is, things which are contained are very easy. At least they are understood. When things are not contained, they are not easy. and they go wild. We are planning our life and mostly we forget. We are going for a Piscean age to Aquarian age, and with ego and its power will not swim. Love is not what you understand. Love it what we deliver. Therefore, I understand your problem, and some of you young, some of you not very young, for some I'm not very old. But the time which is coming is going to call on you. And you are not prepared for people's neurosis. You only care for yours. That selfish act is just a defeat. It's shocking when we plan for ourselves and we forget that ourself is just a combined combination. It's not that I have not met very neurotic, insane, inferior, good-for-nothing people. But after all, they are people. And they are very useful in the sense that they need a couple more millions, so just you can feel good about it. It's not a hard work to be wise. It's not takes the energy more. It takes the same energy to be insane than to be conscious. Therefore, I am asking you to turn your clock, face the facts and reality, and face the tomorrow, so there should be no sorrow in your life and the people around you. Some of you are very ill-mannered. Life cannot be lived by mayors. Life has to have very graceful, gentle, conscious manners. It is the history's record. All lives which have ill manners have fallen ill and has been forgotten. And I want you to understand that. All conscious measures you take and cleverness of your ego, which you call consciousness intelligent, is actually you're planning your own doom. And there's no room for insanity. So please be careful. We are going through the cusp of age of Aquarius. And if you have any doubt that you can fool around and you can be all right, you are badly mistaken. So let us pray and pass the test and walk on the path, so tomorrow may not have any point or time for sorrow. Thank you very much and good night.